So almost all the civilian authorities knew about the coup. Example, the then ceremonial president Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe knew about the coup and he left the country for his own safety as of October 1965 before the coup took place on January 1966, 15th. Abubakar Tafawa Bilawa knew about the coup because the Prime Minister Abubakar Tafawa Bilawa was on leave. He was on leave and he was in Bauchi Airport when the GOC of the Army, Major General Irosi, approached him and said, "Sir, there are rumors of coup. What will we do?" He knew about the coup and some waved it out that it won't be possible and some admitted it and took it serious and went to hide. So Irosi told Tafawa Bilawa about the coup, but maybe he didn't believe it. To tell you that Igbos didn't plan the coup, Irosi wasn't part of it. There's no how they will be planning a coup against the Igbos will be planning a coup against the state. And the head of the state as of then was Tafawa Bilawa. Then an Igbo man, Irosi, will go and tell the head of the state, Tafawa Bilawa, look, we the Igbos are planning coup against you. No, it is not done that way. Coup is not a play matter. So Irosi told Tafawa Bilawa, in Bauchi, there is a rumor of a coup. Samuel Oladoke Akintola, the then premier of the Western region, knew about the coup and he ran to Northern region to meet his political ally, his fellow evil premier called Ahmadu Bello. They were all corrupt and wicked. They instigated the war in the Western region called Operation Red Tear, where people were being massacred. Then Samuel Oladoke Akintola advised his fellow premier, his co-premier, to please let us come to Niger Republic and meet your friend who is the president. Ahmadu Bello said, no, we already have our men on ground that is a coup on the 17th of January 1966. That is why the January coup plotters plotted just to prevent that January 17th jihad. It was a jihad funded by Ahmadu Bello, a Fulani jihadist, funded a jihad in Nigeria and was to be executed by the most senior military officer from the Northern region called Brigadier Zakaria Maimelari. Brigadier Zakaria Maimelari was also a target and was later murdered by the January coup plotters because he was part of a jihad to Islamize Nigeria. Ahmadu Bello insisted that they are not running to anywhere. There is no possibility of a coup. Who will do it? Is it? Who? All of them are my boys. Who will do it? That is to show you that they all knew about the coup. And Ladoke was advised by Ahmadu Bello to go back to his home. Nothing will happen to him. Ladoke Akintola, premier of the Western region, reluctantly went back to his home in Ibadan and took home a pistol in case of necessity. But that night he was visited by the coup plotters and both of them, Ahmadu Bello and Samuel Oladoke Akintola, were all murdered because they were corrupt. That is why they were afraid and wanted to run away. But they didn't believe a coup would happen in Nigeria. They believed they had the control of the army ahead. So who is another person? Almost every leader knew about the coup. It wasn't really anymore. But the possibility of the coup was what kept them in Nigeria and made them not to run away. The coup plotters was to release Chief Obafemi Awolowo from Calabar prison, bring him back to Lagos, and install him as the Prime Minister.
The coup plotters were to install Chief Awolowo as the president.
That's what they plan to do.
Had his ally in the east, which is Dr. Michael Opara, they were both performing miracles in the economy of Nigeria as of then. They were in competition and the economy of the country was moving. It was the best, one of the best around the world. So there's no how we're planning to install somebody you see as a messiah, Obafemi Awolowo, and try to assassinate his ally, political ally, who is performing his miracle, the kind of his miracle, like Dr. Michael Opara. So it doesn't make sense. They were trying to eliminate or arrest, and the initial plan was to arrest the corrupt ones. So they didn't see